Hey folks, this is a follow-up video for anyone who's watched our first episode in the Foundation series for the Sun Salute. It mainly covers our footwork and different stance postures you would go through typically in our system. The follow-up stances we'll go through here are mainly based around Moro footwork, and these variations are intended to give you greater mobility and also just to keep your footwork training more interesting. I'll explain some of the postures with your feet either crossing in the front or crossing in the back. Now the idea that Sonny ingrained in us was that it's best to go around the opponent to gain an advantageous angle on your opponent to get your strikes off or to even escape. Towards the later part of the video, I mount some weaponry just so you can see what the footwork and some of the striking might look like. And at this part, you can insert whatever flavor of striking you practice already. It's just to show you what it might look like using the footwork foundation. Hope you're all staying safe and healthy and practicing good social distancing, and good luck with the training. As a general rule, it should be noted that you shouldn't be having your feet together or crossing your feet anytime you might be fighting. These are just transitional moves for the sake of the exercise, and you'll notice that we just stop and go back to neutral. So here, V-step as usual. Now we'll go Moro footwork forward, or we'll cross in the front, back to neutral. V-step right, Moro step in the front, and then we'll go back to neutral. Okay, side step. We'll also cross Moro step in the front, but we'll go forward, back to neutral. Side step, forward advance, cross step in the front, back to neutral. Right, now we'll go diagonal back. This time we'll Moro step in the back and not in the front. And when you do it, you can try it in the front, but I'd rather have you guys step in the back step there. Mainly because if you cross step in the front, you start giving up your back, and I'd rather have you practice good habits instead of bad. Now there's no hard and fast rules, it's just that for the sake of the exercise. So here, we're gonna Moro step back. See, I've went around my foot there. Moro step back, and this sets up Moro turns. The concept of power acceleration, winding. We also backstep here, but this time we continue the horizontal line or the side step. Same thing here. Now we're orienting ourselves to an opponent who might be standing in front of us here. Back diagonal, and then same thing. Now, you can see that I'm dropping different levels either to my knee or to my ankle. For the back step here, you don't have to go that low. You can just go knee height and work your way to a lower stance. Down the center line, back to neutral. And then what you'll notice about this center line step is that it starts to introduce the pendulum. Forward, Moro, and back. Now you'll notice that I'm gliding and not taking and dumping my feet. So here, I'm crossing in the front. There's a crossing in the back with a turn. Cross in the front. Right, and then here crossing in the back, accelerating. This is with Larga Mano. Sidestepping into the hallway. Okay, I backstep Moro there. Here we diagonal back. And in this case, it's an escape, maybe into the closet. Escape, Larga Mano, latigo, whip. I'm not going to explain too much about that, it's just an example. Now the key is to step 1 and 2 with your feet. So time 1, 2, and follow up your strikes. Backstepping, using a Pinute, crossing in the front, crossing in the back with a turn, follow through, side step with single stick, Moro step. Now just rewind it or pause it and play it in slow motion just to see the variations of how I'm incorporating the footwork. Here we do it with Doble Kada, crossing with our front. Now we'll cross in the back. Boom, getting kind of lazy. Center line roll. Crossing in the front. And lastly, crossing in the back. Is that my UPS truck? No, okay. And center line roll. Cool. Hopefully that was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, drop me a message. Check out our Facebook page, and hopefully this was helpful to you. Happy training. Don't hurt anyone out there. Be kind and be safe.